Hi guys, this is Oshi, and this is gonna be just a quick recap about the decks that I used for Halloween season, spooky season, so pretty much, October. There's not a lot of decks. I think I have everything here because it just, it's not a lot of decks. It feels weird. But yeah, I'm switching some of them off from the rotation. Some will stay on because they are just, part of my winter themed or winter selection, winter themed decks. But yeah, let's start because who cares? So the most used deck of the season was, to be honest, surprisingly for me, the Darkwood Tarot, and not because the deck itself is not good. Why is half of it is upside down? It shouldn't be. I don't read reversals these days, so it should be just one direction, but I guess it's not, but whatever. So I was kind of feeling a lot of the times to read with this one, I guess because I don't know if you guys know that, but I do free one card or just a few card readings over in Instagram, and I did one with the zombie tarot, and I kind of never encountered that when someone is not reacting very well to a deck. So far I never had that feedback, but this time it was a positive, card, but because of the person not knowing anything about the tarot or not, I guess just the zombie tarot wasn't their aesthetic, they immediately thought that, oh, something is really, really, really wrong. So I was like, oh, okay, I need to be more careful. And I was like, okay, let's use the Darkwood because it feels, and it was very beginners friendly. A lot of people, they could be put off by some of the cards because there are some vampires or there's some blood with the Five of Pentacles. No, it's the Five of Swords, which I obviously can't find now. Where is the Five of Cups? Sorry, there's a bunny and it looks like blood and stuff like that. But surprisingly, a lot of people like this deck, so this was my most used deck. I'm going to put it away because it's more of the autumny, going from autumn to winter, deck for me. And I have a lot of new decks to play with during the winter season, so that's going to be away. But I liked working with that. That was a very good reader, quite surprisingly. Another one which wasn't surprising that it reads well because I already knew that from last year, was the Zombie Tarot. But like I said, I was using mostly the Darkwood, so this wasn't as much in use as it should have been. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put it away, not because I don't like it or I couldn't use it past Halloween, but because I have too many new decks and I want to introduce as much as I can. Another old relative to me, that's like nothing, but this one was used last Halloween season as well, and it's going to stay out because I just love this deck. I think it's just quirky and fun, and it reads so well, and some cards are offering a new perspective on the card meaning itself. Like this Nine of Pentacles is a very interesting one, and I just like working with this deck, so this one stays. Then obviously my own Oracle deck, the Zombie Oracle, is going to stay out because I not just because I made it, because that doesn't automatically qualifies, but I don't have to think about what the cards mean. I know exactly, I've worked on them, I have a connection to the deck, so yeah. And I do believe that this deck can be used past Halloween season or spooky season. So yeah, and I also made the top box finally. I just added some blood to the top box, so now it looks more appropriate. So this stays out. And the Ceccoli Oracle I really wanted to use. This is part of my winter selection. So I'm assuming I'm gonna use it, especially around Christmas. Because this is a very good oracle. Used with the guidebook, because there are no keywords on the cards, and I think there are reversals. But I think, you know, you can, this was the one where it talks about your past and what you did in the past that you would like to forget is catching up with you. So you can learn what the cards mean if you use them, and you don't forget the meaning. So it is in that sense, this is a very good deck. And yeah, I trimmed it. I know it wasn't a lot of borders, but I kind of still wanted them to be gone. And I think they look better without that white border. I edged it, so it's mine. And I think I'm gonna use it around Christmas for shadow work and stuff. I started a new channel, a second channel just for reading, but I want to do in-depth pick a card readings. And the main reason for doing that is because I have a lot of decks that you know, don't get time to be used, because I don't read for myself that often. I read quite a few times on Instagram, but not as much as I can when I do, you know, a very detailed, you know, video for the channel. So hopefully those videos will be useful as well, but those are gonna be my chance to play with decks. Another deck that I haven't really used, and it's upside down obviously, is the Supernatural Tarot. I still hate the how unshuffleable, whatever, shuffleable, is that a word? No, it's probably not. The deck are, which is quite interesting because White Rabbit Oracle, I think that's her Instagram name. I saw her commenting on somewhere, I just forgot where, and I couldn't ask her because she said that, oh, it's so easy to shuffle and everything, and I was like, really? Is it just me then? I'm the one who can't shuffle it? And I haven't got a chance to play with it too much, but recently I had a chance to just see something in the guidebook. I mean, I opened it for the first time, I read the card description, and it just made me even more upset because the deck, based on just that one and a few cards that I checked, based on that, the deck is the cards and the characters for the cards were selected well. The guidebook is amazing so far that I've seen. So honestly, only the illustration is lazy, and not the ones that I actually illustrated, because I don't hate the Six of Swords with, you know, separate different knives, because these knives have a different meaning in the show. But 4 of Wands with 4 bones, like, no. And the most laziest thing ever are the Pentacles. I know that they are, you know, spray painted on walls and whatever, but I don't care. This looks lazy. And I'm upset because I know that based on how the guidebook is put together and the other illustrations, this could have been a very, very awesome, good deck. So I don't know if it was deadline issues or miscommunication or whatever, but I know that it's not going to happen because no one ever reprinted a deck where they, you know, upgraded some cards, even though I don't know why. There could be a second edition that's fully illustrated and you don't get like 10 of Cups with just 10 cups. But like, why? There were so many 10 of Cups moments in that freaking show, and yeah, I'm getting more upset by the minute because it's a missed opportunity, and that just sucks. But yeah, let's move on and let's not be angry. And there's just one deck that I think I opened it once, the Santa Muerte Tarot. I think I'm starting to be ready to actually really letting this one go. I wanted to love it, but the art style, the illustration style is just not me, and it's not connecting. And in a way that it bothers me every time that I look at it. So This is one of my favorite Two of Cups. I mean, look at it, how cool. But I don't like how the bones look. I'm just, and I'm not saying that this is not good, nothing like that. It's just that for me, it's not something that I don't like when they look like that. I can't explain it. It's a specific style. It's very his style. And I'm quite sad I edged it. I think that, you know, matches the back even more. So I will ask around, you know, in my friend group or whatever, because there's no point trying to sell it. It's a mass market deck. It's pretty much costs more to send it away to somewhere else. So yeah, but it kind of sucks because I was so excited to get the deck. I'm not really, you know, letting it go just immediately, but I don't think I'm going to keep it in the long run. And the other one that I haven't even opened, which kind of sucks because I was so excited for this one, is the tiny bat. It's the Night Vision Oracle. It's so cute, and I want to use it more. So this is going to be used in the, you know, pick a card readings and whatnot, because I think those are going to be good for this deck as well. So yeah, these were my let's do the self-promo shit, because why not? Oh, look at that, New Beginning. That's what's coming, New Beginning. New decks for winter season are coming as well. I'm going to film the video hopefully soon and post it as well. But yeah, do let me know, did you have any of these decks? What was your experience with them in during the season? Especially if you got mine, because I'm quite curious. I'm always it always feels really surreal to see my deck in some post I never expected, and it happens, and it's just amazing. And I love you guys all for supporting that, because you guys have no idea what it means to me that some people actually chose my deck to add to their collection, especially because I know that there's a lot of decks. And I'm also thinking about doing 2 other decks, maybe. I'm not sure which one's gonna come first for next Halloween, a vampire and a ghost themed deck, because I kind of feel like I can do something like this based on vampire TV shows, because this was pretty much based on my experience with zombie related TV shows. And I grew up watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was one of my favorite, I mean, in our household, favorites with our sisters. So something like that could be another deck, I think. And with ghosts as well, especially because now there's a new Ghost, that's the title, Ghosts TV show, which is a comedy, but whatever. And I like that. I've seen 4 episodes, and something like that could be a good Oracle deck in my opinion as well. Well, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!